Louisiana beer reviews, recorded at Mathern's Supermarket, La Place, Louisiana, looking at Horny Brewing's seasonal beer, Oktoberfest. I couldn't think of anything corny for this beer, they just called it Oktoberfest. From Stevens Point, Wisconsin, I don't know about this company. I think their labeling and their presentation might turn more people away than it attracts. I don't know if funny animals is the thing, but if the beer's good, I mean, that's most of the stuff I've tried from them is okay. It's not bad. Interesting. 5.6% alcohol, 25 international bitterness units. That sounds about right for Oktoberfest beer. Malt forward, caramel and biscuit qualities. Okay, German noble hops, sounds right, because they are low in alpha acids. And it says they can add large amounts of that without exceeding their bitterness targets, leaving the beer very balanced, or round, as you might say, with a great deal of hop flavor in the middle of the beer. Well, let's see about that. That sounds good. It gets an okay score in Beer Advocate, but only 13 ratings. A 21 out of 100 on Rate Beer and 18 out of 100 for the style. So Rate Beer, you notice they'll tend to dislike what this company does, and I think they mostly dislike what Stevens Point Brewing does. So I've never had this before. Thank you, Mike Papa, for getting this for me. He actually purchased this. Alright, put it in this trusty shelf glass. Well, take a little taste. Now, it's a thin, off-white head, be thicker in a higher, taller glass, I think. And it's caramel colored. Tan, I guess you'd say, mostly clear, a little haze to it. Some lazy bubbles. Check out the aroma here at 6:45 a.m. Yeah, typical Oktoberfest beer, your bread crust, your medium, light to medium, toasted malts, sort of low hop resin profile. These beers are made to be chug-a-lugged. Had a beer tent with sauerkraut, mustard, whatever type of mustard you want to have, Creole mustard, German mustard. Maybe some Wiener Schnitzel or some sort of bratwurst or not wurst, and some juice bread with a good amount of butter, those type of things. So I think it would pair well with all of that. The taste seems in line. It's the syrupiness a little bit from the malt. You get that with these margins. It's like I always want to say it's like the barley juice, like the Letterman. It's got that slight syrupy, caramelly type situation going. The mouthfeel is light to medium, a little bit watery. It's not super light, but it's on the light side. Crisp, refreshing, high drinkability. Think about things like Shiner Oktoberfest or a Beta Oktoberfest or Samuel Adams Oktoberfest beer, maybe Victory Fest beer. They're all kind of going to be similar to this. Then you get off on kind of the oddball styles, maybe the really not authentic American styles like the Sierra Nevada 2015 Oktoberfest made with Regal of Germany. I didn't think that went over very well. Some people said, "Oh, you're cuckoo. That stuff was great." I said, "No. To me, it was too bitter, and it had a nasty bitterness. You know, I was hoping it would be wonderful because most of the Sierra Nevada stuff, at least up until the last 2 or 3 years, was wonderful. But yeah, so it's these American ones. Although if you look at my scores, they're probably almost the same on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate. But I find that the Polaner Oktoberfest beer and the Hacker Shore from Germany and the Weihenstephaner and those, they seem like they're probably a little bit better for some reason. Maybe it's just because they are better at it. I don't know. I have to really do a side-by-side taste test to be sure. It just appears that way. However, this would be a good one to get. I don't think the price is too high. Is it going to be head and shoulders above the ones I just named, like the Shiner and all that? No, it's not. It is not. But it can run in the pack with them. So, it's more like a metallic than a grassy hops, which probably is not what they're looking for, but you'll pick that up sometimes. I would say B+, very good. So that's not a knock, you know. If it's a very good beer, B+, laissez les bons temps relais, a B+ beer from Horny Brewing Company of Stevens Point, Wisconsin, maybe or maybe not affiliated with Stevens Point Brewing, whatever the case, doesn't matter. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana, LaPlace, US Highway 61, the third supermarket. Hey.